Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we are talking about the New York Yankees. First time I've done that in a couple of days, even weeks for that matter, which is kind of surprising, especially on my channel. But more specifically, we are talking about Gary Sanchez, his first ever 3-home run game in his career, no matter what level. So AA, single A, triple A, or majors. This one happened in the majors. Huge game against the Baltimore Orioles where they finally completed the sweep. We're going to kind of rant for a little bit here, not very long, because I don't want to get too heated going into the stats and all the logistics of Sanchez's amazing offensive performance. But, yeah, New York Yankees kind of off to an iffy start. I know injuries are really getting to him here. Aaron Hicks, Luis Severino, CC Sabathia, Giancarlo Stanton, Miguel Andujar, Troy Tulowitzki. That's 6, and only a couple of them, or a couple of the big ones, at least. Lost games to the Orioles and the Tigers with the first 2 series of 2019. Most definitely unnecessary. Both of those teams I can almost guarantee will be under 500 to end the season. And the New York Yankees are looking for that World Series victory. This is not the start that they wanted, but you know what? They are a little higher in the standings than the Boston Red Sox, who have had a terrific start, in my opinion, because they're just losing almost every game. Yeah, so we're a little better than the Red Sox, but they're going to catch up eventually, and they're just going to keep going, and they're going to get past the New York Yankees if we don't change it. Much like how Aaron Judge, when he was out last season from like August to September, whenever it was, with his hand injury, the offense for the New York Yankees looked like they could not produce just because Judge was out. That's pretty much what's happening now, especially since they have so many guys in the lineup that aren't maybe necessarily used to getting playing time, or at least starting games this early in the season. So not the best for the New York Yankees. Offense was really shaky. Defense is kind of there, kind of not. But this game yesterday, they blew open the doors right here for the sweep against the Baltimore Orioles. 15-3 victory for the New York Yankees. Finally something big. Now we're going to kind of transition into the Gary Sanchez stuff. He had 3 home runs for the New York Yankees in yesterday's game. They kind of needed this to kind of boost them, accelerate them, get them ready for their next upcoming series against the Houston Astros. I think Tanaka and Keuchel will be the first matchup of the series, pitching-wise. And they need this because the Astros are a good team, and a 15-run game to close out your previous series is a great way to start. There were 7 total home runs for the New York Yankees in yesterday's 15-3 win. Sanchez, as we're kind of focusing on for this video, had 6 at-bats, 3 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Those 6 RBIs are the most in his career ever in one single game. So a lot of firsts for Sanchez. Again, especially because this is his first ever 3 home run game. So the highlighted home run was estimated to go about 438 feet, and Sanchez flew out against position player Hanser Alberto. I think I'm saying that right. Looking for his 4th home run later in the game. Yeah, it was that bad. The Orioles had a position player on the mound because they're not going through their bullpen guys when they could save it up for the next series if they need them. But yeah, so it was a high pop-up to left field. It actually had some decent distance, but didn't get out. The majority of his home runs yesterday were hit to left field, and he was really, really looking for, that 4th. Everyone was thinking, well, is he going to do it again? Will he hit one? I think he said to his interpreter that he was going for it, and he was trying to kind of make everyone a little more happier, a little more satisfied, because everyone was kind of expecting another long ball from him when he already had 3 home runs in his first 5 at-bats of the game. Other players that hit home runs yesterday was Gleyber Torres. He hit 1. Clint Frazier hit 2, and that was, I think, a total for 3 in the 2 games of 3 where he was a starter for the Baltimore Orioles, or against the Baltimore Orioles. Frazier had a big 3-run home run that would give the Yankees the lead them to the victory against the Orioles either Friday night or Saturday. And then these 2 home runs here, very big. He's looking like a big starter, a big potential guy for the New York Yankees, especially with Aaron Hicks out and Giancarlo Stanton out. He'll most likely be the starting left fielder now with Gardner in center. Frazier was injured last year for a little bit, so definitely off to a pretty hot start for 2019. And then you also had Austin Romine. And if we kind of look at the Yankees catching, not the best. Yes, Gary Sanchez offensively, when his bat is there and has good stuff, he can really hit. Defensively, he's nothing special. Same thing for Austin Romine, because 2 of the 3 runs yesterday for the Baltimore Orioles were scored off of wild pitches and passed balls that Austin Romine just missed or let go away from him. And the Yankees were going to win either way. So, 15-3, 15-1, 15-0. Not a big difference and all of that. But, the fact of the matter is that the Yankees catching defensively could be a lot better. Overall, Gary Sanchez is pretty good, probably one of the best, but even better if his defense was up to standard, up to par. This is the 5th time that a Yankees lineup has hit 7+ home runs in one game, and the first time since July 31st, 2007, where they played the Chicago White Sox. They hit 8 home runs that game. Now, if we look at Gary Sanchez so far this season, in 2019, he has 32 at-bats, and he's hitting .250, so that's 8 total hits. 6 of those 8 hits have been home runs. And he has 9 RBIs with a 1.146 OPS. So this guy, if he keeps this offense up, it's definitely going to kind of make up for the lack of his bat in 2018, or at least towards the end. And, like I said, the Yankees are really going for this World Series win. And having an offensive catcher such like Sanchez is really going to help them, because that's one less position they have to worry about, especially if these injuries keep up with hopefully... Goodness, I cannot talk. Especially if these injuries keep up, which hopefully is not the case. As long as Sanchez kind of works on his defense, he might have really good potential. I think he's only 26 years old. So he still has a lot of time in his career to be a better catcher than he already is at the moment. But that's not saying he's bad, just saying that he has a lot of room for improvement. His Major League Baseball career, he has 1,029 total at-bats. He's hitting .252 with 77 home runs, 194 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and a .857 OPS. So Sanchez had a great game just the other day with the New York Yankees. He hopes to keep that up. The Yankees hope to keep up this run of a bunch of runs and home runs and good defense. Hopefully that is the case. So guys, that is going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.